So here's a mini sewing machine which you can buy from all sorts of places. Hobbycraft sell it, Amazon sell it, Joanne sell it. You can buy it direct from China. It's a very popular machine. I've seen it in the shops for priced at £5. I've seen it priced in different shops in a different brand box at £30. So there's a whole range of prices. Essentially it's the same machine, just branded differently. It's mini, it's basic, it just does a straight stitch. Let's show you how to work it. I've got one of these mini machines and I'm sure lots of you have trouble with it only because you struggle with threading it up. So I've taken the 2 bobbins off and I'm going to start threading it up as it's meant to. Now the key thing is make sure your bobbins are going and clockwise. So if I place that in my hand and I pull the thread, the bobbin goes clockwise. Okay, so it's as simple as, let's take this lid off. And the spring sprung up. So just put that back on and then you should be able to get movement like that freely. Can you see that? Okay, right. Just going to zoom you in a little bit. So the next thing we do is we have a spring guide there, which we will go press down. Now I'm going to turn this so you can see. This is our tension disc here. So this screw tightens and loosens the tension. I'm going to put it between these 2 plates here. So turn that thread into that place, pull it nice and tight. Then we have our thread lever that moves the thread left and right. On a traditional machine it goes up and down, but on here it goes left and right. So then there we go. So we've got thread coming from there to there to there. Now we have another thread guide just there. Let's feed it through there. Okay, which way are we going in? Like that. Then we have another thread guide just there, and that's just above the needle. So let's thread that through into there. Okay, catch that. And then make sure your needle's in securely and pushed up as far as it will go. Let's thread that up. Okay. Thread that in there. Oops, catching the wrong one there. And there we go. So don't tangle any of your threads up there. Okay, the next part is your bobbin, and it's actually quite easy to do. Just slide the bobbin lid off. Again, make sure your thread is going clockwise. Okay, so your thread's going clockwise. Just drop it into there. And actually, you don't need to do very much there. You just leave that thread dangling. Now this is the tricky part. Okay, bring you out so I'll show you. Now here's your hand wheel. So on traditional machine, the hand wheel's on the side there. Let's get rid of that. So it's got an arrow on it and we turn the hand wheel anti-clockwise. So what I need you to do is hold onto the needle thread with that hand and then just turn the hand wheel away from you, full rotation, bring the needle out, and then you'll see your thread pops up as a loop. So pull that loop out of the machine, and then you need to pop both threads between the toes of the foot there and pop. that lid back on. And I'll just do a quick close-up on that for you again. Okay, so here's some thread. So just make sure your needle's up. Place your fabric in there. Press a foot down. So make sure you bring that lever down. And you can switch the light on your machine. There we go. And I've pulled the pedal in at the side. So that's in. Or you can use the buttons on the side. So that middle button starts the machine. It's quite loud. If I press that button underneath, it goes faster. Or I can control it using the pedal. Okay, just bring the needle up, turn the hand wheel away, get that needle all the way out, lift the presser foot and then pull the fabric out, and that should make it quite easy for you. There you have it, nice straight line. You can adjust this to change your tension, so if you're finding the stitches aren't forming on the back and the front, then adjust that tension, but make sure you have your thread between these two plates, otherwise that won't work. So if you want to alter the length of your stitches, what you can do is just place your fabric in the machine, and then you'll need to pull, but pull gently. If you pull too hard, you will alter the timing on this, and you don't want to do that. So just be gentle as you're pulling and get that going. And I'll just get that needle back to the top. Lift that up, put that thread away. And there you can see the difference. So that's without me giving it a tug, and there I go with longer stitches. Have fun with your machine, take care, it's quite fragile. Try not to do too many thick pieces. I've got 2 layers of denim in there and it's worked fine. Have fun.